What's up guys, Z here, and this is the first Overwatch video, and we are covering Soldier 76. Now, I want to talk about all of his abilities and run down the line. So his first ability is Primary Pulse Rifle, and it shoots 600 rounds per minute, which is quite fast in the Overwatch world. It might not be super fast in a game, say like Battlefield or Call of Duty, but in Overwatch, that's a pretty high fire rate. His shots deal a max of 20 damage at close range and a minimum of 5 at a distance. Now the range is as follows. He will deal max damage at 35 meters and minimum damage at 50 and beyond. Now that sounds pretty harsh on the decline, but I mean 35 meters is still pretty far to deal full damage. The rifle will hit with pinpoint accuracy with the first 3 shots that you do. The 4th and 5th are pretty accurate. They're very small spread. If you just kind of spray and pray, that's exactly what you're going to get. It's not going to be that accurate. So what I recommend doing is 4 to 5 burst shots, and it will make your shots very, very accurate. So you'll be able to take out bastions that are hiding. You can take out like Widowmakers or maybe a Hanzo or something. Anybody that's hiding at a distance, you'll be able to break that defense. And then especially with the Helix rockets, which we'll get in a second. The reload time for the rifle is also 1 second, so it's a quick uptime. The Soldier is all about constant fire and constant badgering. So let's move to the secondary. Helix rockets. They have a tight spread dealing 120 damage. The blast diameter is 4 meters, which is pretty small, so you have to basically hit somebody's body or hit right next to them to deal damage. The cooldown is 8 seconds, so that is pretty quick. You can actually spam the rockets pretty often. With the combination of the pulse rifle and the Helix rockets, the Soldier is definitely good at nuking characters, especially the squishy ones. He can deal with tanks, but he is definitely better at dealing with the more squishy targets. His next ability is Sprint, and Sprint is unlimited, and it's actually a lot more useful than people give it credit for. It's one of the fastest move speeds in the game. It closes the gap to packages very fast. Also, it's good whether you have to get to a defend point or an attack point quickly. And it's great to evade enemies when you are dying and you need to get some health real quick. Or you can kind of flank people if you're good about not being seen where you're going. I know I have started a match and gone by myself and completely avoided all the enemies and got to the point because I could run so fast that they didn't even notice. The next ability is Biotic Field, and this ability is very helpful, and it rounds out the Soldier quite well in my opinion, and it heals for 40 HP per second, lasts for 5 seconds, and has a diameter of 10 meters, which is quite large, and it heals for a total of 200, which happens to be the Soldier's health pool, and it is fantastic for choke points when you're pushing, or corner peeking, what is corner peeking? It's basically, let's say you're fighting a bastion and you kind of sneak out and you duck in and out and you do some damage. You get back because you're getting shot at, because I mean a bastion can wipe you out super quick, or even a sniper. You just kind of like peek out, you make them shoot, and you're healing yourself the whole time. So it can be really helpful. Even if you're against another soldier, it can be helpful. So that gets us to the ultimate. The ultimate is an auto aim for 6 seconds, which, I mean, it sounds pretty bland and lame for an ultimate skill, but it's actually pretty good, and it can clear out a push really fast, especially if you can get behind the push, use your ultimate, and start clearing off everybody that has damage. I mean, it can be a tide changer. It will not only give you auto aim, it'll make your rifle reload faster than normal, so almost no time at all, basically. The bad thing about the ultimate for the Soldier is there are some counters that are pretty devastating to its effectiveness. Shields will not let you auto target the target. You cannot hit, I mean, you can aim at them, but it's not going to auto acquire. Turrets will also not be auto targeted. You have to aim at them manually. Bastion is not considered a turret. He is a character, so he is auto targeted. Genji's Reflect will be definitely devastating to you if you get hit with your own ultimate. Ice Wall from Mai will just basically make it so you have to go around it or break through it somehow. And Diva's block absorption thing that she uses, it can also shut down your ultimate. Now overall, this is a quick character. It can deal high damage very quickly, and kind of can do like a backup healer role of some sorts with pushes. He moves very fast, and he's more geared towards an attack role than a defend role. Not that he can't do both. I just think that he's more tailored to be an attacker because he can move so fast. He can do healing on the fly to get, if he kills somebody but he's almost dead, he can be right back in it, full health, ready to go in 5 seconds. He just seems like definitely ideal for an attack situation. His character counters, like the main people that can shut him down, are Reinhardt, Winston, and Mai. Mai can freeze him and just run up and headshot him, and that's no good for the soldier. Winston has his shield, and he has enough health pool with his lightning gun where you won't even be able to deal enough damage remotely unless Winston's already damaged to take him out. And then Reinhardt obviously is one of the toughest characters. His shield can absorb 2,000 damage. The chances of you getting through that, killing him before he whoops your ass, are not that likely. Well, that's the general idea of Soldier 76. Try him out for yourself in Overwatch. It's actually free this weekend. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Later.